Hi. This weekend, Lent, we are to pray on and act on and think about, study the word welcome. And one of the passages that comes to my mind whenever I hear the word welcome is from Luke 9. And in Luke 9, the disciples are arguing over who is the greatest. And Jesus takes a little child, pulls the child close, and says, "Whoever welcomes this child welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me. For the least among you is the greatest." And so I want us to think about welcome today and pray about it. In this case, it's a little child. But that child, symbolically in the scriptures, is the least. The one who has the least amount of power, the least amount of money, the least amount of control, the least amount of welcome. So I invite you to close your eyes. And I invite you to just picture a time in your life when you felt so welcome. Oh, Holy One, you tell us, whoever welcomes the least welcomes you. And so today in our prayer, we want to draw our attention towards the least. Those who are most in need of welcome right now. There is so much that could draw us our attention this week. And one of those places that I want to stop is with our immigrant community. As we watch pictures, see images and videos of masked government officials breaking down doors, surrounding someone on the street, taking them into custody, into detention, and sometimes making them disappear. God, we are reminded of your welcome that invites us to welcome the least, that invites us to welcome the stranger, for we were all once strangers. Welcome. God, one of the welcomes I want us to think about and pray about is for your earth. As we read each day of a new executive order that takes away another environmental regulation, opens up another place for drilling and logging, for mining, that loosens controls to make our water and air less safe. Oh God, we want us to remember to welcome, to remember that we are part of this earth. And this earth, when we invite it, welcomes us, surrounds us, and sustains us. So open us to embrace that welcome. Holy One, as we think about welcome, We think about those people and places that are experiencing violence, that have the least amount of control, the least amount of power, and the least ability to change their circumstances. God, into those places, bring welcome. Bring the cessation of hostilities. Bring true and lasting negotiations for peace. Bring food and shelter. Bring hope. Open the doors and corridors of power so that those who are the least able to stop the fighting have someone on their side. Holy One, this week help us to recognize welcome, to recognize when we have been invited in, invited over. Help us to embrace that sense of welcome, and help us to act on it this week, to invite a friend out, to invite a neighbor out, to welcome those that we encounter with the gift of peace and love that you have given us. Amen.